Hey Tribe, welcome to this AT Talk. Today we're going to be talking about bears in the backcountry. So for those of you who do not know, there are black bears that live along many parts of the trail. They're more common in Georgia, the Shenandoahs, Great Smoky National Park, and up into New York and in New Jersey. So thankfully they are not grizzly bears. And I was watching a YouTuber the other day, and she was saying she's more scared of rattlesnakes than the bears. And I think I'm the opposite. I'm more scared of the bears than the rattlesnakes. And I think it has a little bit to do with just the size of a grizzly, a black bear opposed to like a rattlesnake. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the rattlesnakes can be very deadly, but I also see snakes like on my hikes here in Maryland often, and I don't know that they're rattlesnakes, but it's not something that startles me or I'm scared as much as the black bears. So let's talk a little bit about the black bears, and I will show you because a lot of this information comes from this book, the Appalachian Trail Through Hiker Companion. So I'll link this book in the description. So black bears, okay, so attacks on humans are rare. A startled bear or a female with cubs may react aggressively. So the best way to avoid an encounter while you're hiking is to make a lot of noise. If you have a whistle, by talking, by singing, by hitting your trekking poles together, so that you give them an opportunity to actually see you and to move about. If you are listening to music, you may want to take out one of your earbuds so that you are aware of your surroundings, so that you know um, that a bear is around you. So that's one tip that they give. If you encounter a bear and it does not move away, you should back off and avoid eye contact. Now, I've read that in the book, but I also read that they tell you, like, if you see a bear, to kind of get big and make, make as aggressive or like, go away, something really loud so that they know. So I don't know which one is accurate. Maybe they're both accurate, but they say do not run or play dead, even if a bear makes a bluff charge. Right now, I'm like, wait a minute. So even the thought of that gives me some type of anxiety. So do not run and do not play dead, which is really your natural reaction is to run. But they're telling you when you see a black bear, do not run. They strongly recommend using a bear resistant canister between Springer Mountain and Damascus, Virginia. And that's something I'm going to talk about towards the end of this talk about what I plan on taking for my food. But they also are saying, due to rising numbers in bear encounters, um, they're asking you to please take the standard, and they have a website which I'm going to link where you can get a bear canister. So let's talk about the preventative defense and preparing and storing food properly. And that's basically like leave no trace as well, not leaving wrappers behind, not leaving, picking everything up, basically, packing away everything that you came with. They ask for you to cook and eat meals away from your tent and shelter so foods and odors do not linger. They're asking us to hang food. If you don't have the recommended bear canister, hang your bear bag, cookware, toothpaste, personal hygiene items, water bottles with drink mixes, anything that has a smell. Not just your food, but everything in your bag that has a smell. In a sturdy bag from a tree branch that's 10 feet off the ground and 6 feet from the tree and away from your campsite. a lot of the attacks that they're talking about are where bears like Snickers like we like Snickers and candy and things like that. So leaving those things around keeps them coming back. And unfortunately, once the bear becomes offensive to people, they end up killing the bear. So let's do our part in leaving no trace and making sure our bear bags are hung up. So they want you to also, along the trail, they have bear boxes. They want you to use the bear boxes, poles, or cable systems wherever they're provided. Never feed bears, and this kind of would you would think would go without saying, but never feed bears or leave food behind for them. A bear entering a campsite should be considered predatory. Yelling, making loud noises, and throwing rocks might frighten it away, but be prepared to fight back. I'm like, really? Like, I'm be out there fighting. So hopefully, I'm going to see the bear's going to see me, and the bear's going to meander along, sauntering along. That's the prayer. If attacked, fight for all you are worth with anything at hand: rocks, sticks, and fists. So, and also some people carry bear spray. I have heard that a lot of people don't carry it. I may invest and have a spray with me. I'm not sure yet. But I wanted to talk a little bit about food system and my thoughts. So we have the bear canister. You also have the your sack, and you also have just a regular bear bag. So obviously the canister is what's recommended, and it's it's the most durable and best way to keep bears away from your food. The only downside for me with the canister is it's really heavy and really pretty big. I'll try to find a picture and put it up on the screen. So I am considering a canister, but I'm not sure yet. The Your Sacks are very popular, and they're supposed to be you're supposed to be able to tie them like in a figure 8 knot on a tree, and this company has said to have tested these with actual bears in cages, and they've been resistant to the actual bear ursack. Now, I went on the website and I did see a lot of reviews of ursacks that were torn up, not just from bears, but from rodents. Mice and squirrels have torn these things to shreds. So it kind of doesn't make sense if you're not going to have food. The whole idea is to wake up to have something to eat. Sorry. So I don't know how durable and worth it, and they're not cheap. They're pretty pricey. I think they're like up in the hundreds. Then you have the regular bear bag, a regular bag, maybe a Z-Pack bag that you bring, place your food in, and you hang your bag from a tree. Now, that's also, I would say that's probably the second best way to go, and you don't have the weight of the canister. I have not learned how to hang a bear bag, but I will be learning. Even if I choose not to use this way, I still want to be able to hang a bear bag successfully. I've seen videos of people showing you how to hang bear bags, and the only thing is like it's probably daunting, like as you get to camp at night, even if it's 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, you've walked many, many miles. And I don't know that I'm gonna want to be hanging a bear bag. So I'm kind of torn between the bear bag and the canister. Your sack, I'm looking and saying, doesn't look like it's worth it, and I'm not interested in just spending money just to spend it. So those are some of my thoughts on storage and ways to keep your food safe from the bears and the rodents. For those of you who have hung a bear bag, used the canister, give me your opinion on what you think. What are your thoughts on what to bring out on the trail, Appalachian Trail? So that is it for our AT Talk. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel and consider sharing the information with someone else. Love and hike.